While I am more of a fan of a slower-paced game using strategy, control, and stealth during my gameplay,
What you say? That you only meant when.
well, okay, maybe not always the most stealthy man alive, but I have my moments, okay? And those are more satisfying in my personal experience than running around like a total maniac spraying players down with sheer volume of BBs. But of course, some games require a more high-speed approach. And during today's absolutely chaotic game, I'll have to be high speed and then some to even hope of getting out with a positive KD. Welcome to the Wolfsden, and to all of our new viewers, it is, as always, great to have you here today for a fast-paced game of single elimination on Bing's smallest map with far more than the recommended number of players to be playing on it. Before we get into the tense action though, I do have a quick announcement to share with all of you watching. Given the popularity of both the M14 EBR and the MSR in my last two videos, I figured it was time for all of you to have a chance to have a piece of each one for yourselves. Over on Wolfsden Apparel, 2 new decal stickers have been added for each of these amazing replicas. The enhanced heft for the M14 EBR, of course in reference to the running joke that the only enhancement made to the M14 with the EBR chassis being added weight. And the talking stick for the behemoth of power that was the MSR in last week's video. Remember kids, you can say what you like, but it may or may not be relevant if you aren't the one holding the talking stick. A few of you in the community recently have recognized that I have quite a few rare replicas in the channel's collection. And while I can't personally give each Wolfsden community member these unique platforms, I can at least help you get a taste of them in spirit. Both of these have been added to the lineup alongside the previously added design, so if you're interested, head over to Wolfsden Apparel through the link either in the description or I'll leave it in the pinned comments for you guys as well. That way you guys can go and check out the entire lineup, including the 2 newest editions that are also available in these very nice holographic designs as well. If you guys like these, maybe we'll start doing holographics for the other ones as well, who knows. Now that I'm done being a shill for my own design work, let's get back into today's video. While we have visited Barrels Field many times in the channel's history, it normally hosts 2 teams of 15 or less on either side. Today, however, we have quite a bit more players. With the large number of players out for the beautiful day of Airsoft after the long winter spell we've had here in the Midwest, each team is composed of 20 plus players, which is going to make the next 3 rounds with the Magpul Masada a chaotic BB storm like no other. For this first round, I am simply hoping to make it long enough to get a few eliminations without getting sent back to the lobby empty-handed. So let's see how that goes for me.
Here's that light now. It's a little chunkier than I wanted it, but puts it right there.
Yeah, that's a good place for it. It works.
Although playing at Nashville, I tried to do it from the other side.
Oh lord.
It was brutal. But it's just nice and clean. It's more sturdy than the handguard.
I mean, if I wasn't looking close and you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have thought it was 3D printed. I mean, so obviously when you look at it, you can see all like the...
Well, you can see it's like, this is matte PLA, and this is PECG.
Shiny.
Yeah. I ran out of matte film, and I just haven't bought any. I'm just going through all the old stuff I have. Yeah, my body pin's about to fall out.
As expected, my aggressive push into the right side of the field ended my run rather quickly. But with 1 death down and 2 rounds left, there's still plenty of time to balance the ratio out.
How's it working for you, Dougie?
That's fire, bro.
Cool.
That's sick.
Keep those hands up if you're dead, please, and thank you. Keep your hands up
body pin solution for this thing.
Yeah.
So I'm running 3 body pins, and this one I popped it out to put my battery in and just snapped right in half. I need to figure something out. I might have to go grab a zip tie.
Yeah, that would work.
I mean, I've done it before. My last one broke.
Hey guys, walking through.
I remember one time I was playing, but the body pin just like fell out, and I didn't realize it. And I'm like walking back, and I go shoot my gun. I'm like, my handguard's gone, my battery is gone.
Yeah, so I used to have a G36, and that happened a lot. If that body pin falls out, you're screwed.
The thing is, like, new body pins are fucking like $30 for 2.
Are those in that one? Are they steel or are they polymer?
Get out of there.
Emery literally, okay, he got him. Emery ran past all these guys. He ran right past them, didn't even see him.
Oh my lord.
You ran past all of them, didn't you?
Yeah, he did. Like the stock body pins, I think, are gonna be metal.
I thought he was somebody else.
Say, because if you don't have metal ones, I know they make metal ones.
Yeah, but they're like $30 for a set. When I say
Yeah, but I mean, when it comes to either having good body pins or your gun, you know, falling apart on you, I'd say metal body pins are probably worth it.
Oh, so I could usually get like a month or 2 out of a plastic body pin.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it breaks at like the worst times.
That's how it go. That's how it be.
I wonder if I can just like add more rolls to the
He's
frame
itching
without
his
breaking
head. Did you hit him back in the head? Maybe Nathan did or something.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go.
Lord. Speed south
it.
activities.
The paintball, he plays paintball. He's cooler than us.
No, he's not. He thinks he is.
He's a peek left. You get that guy in the middle of the field.
Once the first round ends, the teams switch sides for round 2, where I'm hoping to see a bit more action before getting taken out. Now that I've got at least 1 elimination on the board, to 2 deaths in all fairness, I have 1 round left to make up the difference, but with the sheer number of players on the field, that is going to be a bit of a daunting task, and an even harder one given that I won't be slowing down any for this final round. Watching how other players that are playing a bit slower are doing on both teams, it's safe to say that neither playstyle is really safe here. To change things up though, rather than pushing to the far edge of the field, I will be pushing a little bit closer to the center of the field to see if that helps in pushing my KD a bit more into the positive range.
And it's only like 30 rounds per second. It's slow. But like that video gets like 5 views every single day.
To say the most popular guns on my channel are this one, my tan ECR that's HPA'd, and oddly enough, my other HPA gun that has a Vulcan V12 in it. It's like a Honey Badger base, more or less Honey Badger.
Yeah.
Which is wild because I have all these rare replicas and people love them, but they don't get nearly as many views as the other 3.
It's more niche.
And despite my best effort, I am still just short of breaking the negative KD curse. All thanks to you, Mr. 4 Shots to Call. I kid. Legitimately, I played a very risky angle and got a result fitting of the actions I made. Although I still think a few of those shots could have been called a bit sooner. If you've ever gotten shot in the hand, you know exactly what I mean, and this fella took at least 1 or 2 before calling, and that couldn't have felt very good. At any rate, that is the final round of today's game, but before we close out, I got to see a pretty cool piece of equipment that I had never seen before, and I wanted to share it all with you guys before walking off the field today.
Oh dear lord.
It's very heavy.
That's sick.
You might, I don't know what PSI you're running at, but it might, yeah, it'll probably cycle. Go run up on your boy. It's shooting them high because the hop is fucked.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna follow you like back cam. Get him.
Low. What the f? Aim low. Yeah, it shoots like rifle over hop. It's very goofy.
Bro, ain't no way you carry this thing around.
It's called being nuts. I got it. Holy shit.
While shields aren't allowed here at Bang after a few incidents that occurred with them a few years ago, this recreated Vance shield is still really neat to see, and I'm glad I got the opportunity to share it with all of you guys here today. That will, of course, bring today's video to a close. I do hope you all enjoyed these faster-paced rounds, and if you would rock this shield we saw here at the end of the video, let me know down in the comments below. Personally, it's a bit heavy for a shield in Airsoft, in my opinion, but it's still pretty neat to see, and I'd probably rock with it. Why not? Just once. Who knows? If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a like and comment down below what you would like to see on the channel next. Do you like the faster games that we had today, or do you think the slower, more methodical ones I normally do are a bit more appropriate? Personally, I'm more of the mindset of the latter, but you guys let me know. Do you guys want to see some more fast-paced stuff, or do you like the slower stuff that I normally do? Best way to support the channel, as I mentioned already, is by subscribing and liking to help drive more people into the community. And outside of that, by checking out Wolfsden Apparel, where you can get yourself or someone else some badass decal stickers like the newly added Enhanced Heft and Talking Stick, or some comfy shirts. As always, this has been Wolf, and hope to see you guys next time I hit the field.